Hi, welcome to my channel, Zen and Fit. Today I wanted to discuss when people get underneath your skin and what are some ways to avoid that, where that you don't allow others to control your emotions. But before I jump into the video, if you could please do me a favor and hit the like and subscribe button. On my channel, I do discuss various topics from health and wellness, mental health, and lifestyle topics. Now, for a lot of us, we have had a person, even if it's just one person in our life, that got underneath our skin, made us angry, basically took us to a whole different level than where we wanted to be emotionally. And that happens to a lot of people. But the thing is, it's like, how do you navigate dealing with a difficult individual where you don't allow them to take your power, to control your emotions, to control how you feel for the rest of the day, the week, and so forth? You may have a family member, a significant other, a coworker, a peer that you go to school with, whatever the case may be, that whoever that person is in your life that affects you, just gets really underneath your skin and bothers you. And so it's finding ways to cope and deal with these individuals because, of course, we don't have power and control over anybody else but ourselves. And so being aware of how people affect you and not giving these individuals your power. And that's where it comes into play that you have to acknowledge to say, I have the power over myself. And I'm not going to let you get me upset. I'm not going to allow you to ruin the rest of my day because of your negative energy, not giving it the time of day. And it's easier said than done because we're all human, right? We're human beings and we have emotions and certain things do affect us. But it's finding coping skills to deal with these types of individuals. And that's why I recommend sometimes maybe meeting with a therapist to explore if you're noticing you have a particular person that's in your life that just causes you to emotionally dysregulate, to really get you out of your zone emotionally and even physically. And when I mean physically, I just mean like you're so upset by this person that it affects your physical health. And so if you're noticing that you have this person in your life, maybe it's a coworker or a family member that for whatever reason you can't get out of that situation as of right now to separate yourself, finding a qualified mental health therapist can be helpful. It can be beneficial because you can explore with that clinician ways of navigating and dealing with this difficult person that you have currently in your life. It doesn't mean that you may have to deal with this person forever, but for the time being that you are subjected to this, finding ways to deal and cope with these individuals, because a lot of them, these individuals, they get off on making you angry or get off on ruining your moments or your days. They know how to push your buttons, especially if it's somebody close to you. For example, let's say you have a sibling that continuously gets underneath your skin, says nasty things to you, causes you to get angry and upset. And they know this because they've pretty much known you your entire life. And even as adults, a lot of times people don't get along with their siblings or family members, cousins, whatever it is. And so just putting things into perspective that you don't want to give this person your power. You don't want to relinquish your power to them where they get to control your emotions and dictate to you. And they are getting empowered from you being from you losing your power. You know what I'm saying? Like that dynamic just continues. And so you have to break that cycle, and it's making a conscientious decision to say, you know what, I'm not going to allow you to control me. They may bother you from time to time, you're a human being, but it's how you navigate and deal with that stressor. And the same thing goes for like in the work environment. You may have coworkers who give you a hard time that you just can't stand whatsoever. Like if it wasn't for the workplace, you would have nothing to say to them. And that's fine and dandy. But keeping it in mind that you don't want to allow this person to take you out of your comfort zone where you're doing something stupid and then you're jeopardizing your livelihood while this person sits back and just watches it all unfold. And that's what their intention was. They wanted to get you riled, they wanted to get you upset, they wanted you to basically trip up. And so not giving them that peace of mind, giving into them. And so it's setting boundaries for yourself to say, you know what, I'm not going to allow this person to get me there. And so that's why sometimes it can be beneficial if you're noticing like a person is really just getting on your nerves, especially if it's in the work environment or like on a personal level with family or significant other or friends, whatever it is. Maybe you need to go and talk to someone to process your emotions, your feelings, how to navigate these kind of situations, because you are human. You're not perfect, but it's just figuring out ways to navigate it, to strengthen your coping skills so that you don't disenfranchise yourself. And also too, keep in mind when you're getting upset and angry, it does affect your physical health, especially like maybe you have a history of high blood pressure or diabetes, whatever your conditions are. That's your business. But what I'm saying is that does impact your health. And a lot of these individuals who are antagonizing you, especially if it's a coworker or relatives, they know this and they may be doing this intentionally to mess with your health. And it's like, you got to make that decision. Do you want to allow this person to affect you, affect your health, affect your quality of life? Does it make sense? So it's putting things into perspective. And so if you're noticing that this person, this particular individual, whoever they are in your lives, are annoying you to that point, it's maybe that's the time where I do need to talk to somebody, or I do need to get into some kind of support group or whatever it is, some social group, so that I can de-stress, so that I can process things and keep a level head. So I just wanted to make a quick video on this particular topic. I feel it's relevant to a lot of us because no matter what, someone in our lives can really just get on our nerves, bother us. And so it's just finding ways of how to deal with that. So I look forward to reading any comments you have pertaining to this particular topic. And if you could please do me a favor, if you could hit the like and subscribe button, and also share this video with anyone you know of that could relate to this particular topic for sure. And until next time, take care.